Bro, normal people have like months worth of food at their house, bro. I'm telling you. Especially if you know there's no more food. That 3-day thing's a fucking myth, dude. Yeah,
Oh,
the stores might be empty.
I could probably last for 2 months. Maybe more.
That's it?
Maybe more. Well, I mean, right now, probably if the way we eat, it's if we had to ration it, no, it'd probably be more.
Yeah, you're gonna ration it out.
If you're gonna ration it out, yeah, way more.
What up, Jay?
What up? I'm a hill bomb. So thought I would share.
Oh, what are you on a I can't see, I didn't see it good. Point it down at your feet again.
It's a one wheel
tire thing.
It's called a one wheel GTS. If I had this when I was younger, man.
I can't see it, bro.
You can't see it right now?
Oh, I see it. I got you. All right. It's got the one wheel in the middle. Yeah. Oh, you're fucking.
So we just cruising.
Yeah, you're floating. Man. How fast that thing go?
Top speed I got it up to was 27.2.
That's pretty fast. That's very specific. Would you have a cop laser you or something?
I wish. No, the app keeps the top speed. It records it.
That's pretty fast, bro. That's good. If I could ride a skateboard, I'd rock one of those, but I can't do like skateboards good.
It's more like snowboarding, to be honest. It's like...
Yeah, I'm more of a skier.
Yeah. I never tried skiing. Too scary.
I'd rather have the personal backpack Hindenburg.
Yeah, I would rather have that too. Well, hey, I just wanted to show you guys that beauty.
Is that how you get to work and shit?
Yeah. I take this as much as I travel with this as much as I can.
Bro, if you could get away without having a car and just rocking that thing or something, that's fucking a lot of money you save a month.
Yeah, I mean, even e-bikes these days are the same way. You don't have to register them. You've got to pay insurance on them. And you can go, a good 80 miles distance. And you bring your charger. You just chill at a spot, charge up.
Nobody's even going that far, really, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Need an alternator on it or a generator. You know, the old cars had generators and then the alternators on some. That's crazy. So you could probably put a generator on it.
That's honestly how I figured it out.
$400 a month or some shit, bro. You end up paying like 4 or 5 G's a year to just drive. It's crazy. That's a lot of money.
The registration,
a fan on the back, just a fan and a little parabolic thing. You can fly them to a little thing like a parasail thing.
Yeah, I mean, they do that with the boats. They have this like 25-foot steel boat, strap a parasail to it, have a huge fan in the back. I forget what it's called, but you can fly it in the Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's honestly how I figured it out.
Yeah, flying's the way to go, bro. We gotta get flying.
Yeah, it's this like amphib boat plane. And it's just like a normal fishing boat not helm. Yeah, it was just a normal fishing boat with a parasail attached to it and a huge fan in the back. And you can just fly those things in real life.
I seen that kid landed that shit out McDonald's or something. Yeah, you can do some shit on those. We need drone shit though, bro. I can't be relying on the wind and a big, huge sail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. We should be flying like dragonflies by now. Like dragonflies are the most capable flying creature that's ever existed. If you research how dynamic they can fly, it's mind blowing.
What about bumblebees? Apparently, their wings are not able to actually allow them to fly the way they do. Have you guys ever seen that before? There's a strange phenomena that
No,
happens.
can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Bumblebees. Their wings are very, very small. And according to other insects and laws of aerodynamics, according to I don't know how the math works exactly, but I've heard a lot of people say this, and it's a phenomena. Their wings are too small to allow them to actually hover and to fly. So there's something else going on. Some people call it electrostatics, which is the counter argument of gravity. So I don't really know what the answer is. The first time I heard about it was back when Bob Nodell was still alive. On Globusters, he was talking about these bees, bumblebees, honeybees, and how they have this certain type of flight pattern, lift and stationary pattern.
Andrew, did you ever see the thing where they got the bumblebees in the thing in like a glass case and the dude shuts the lights off and they all just drop?
No. Pull it up, show it.
I don't have it on hand. I could search it. Let me try to find it. Hold on.
So Amphibious is still sharing his screen. What? Riding his bike or something? Oh, it's like an e-bike or something. Something else. Okay.
I found it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a one wheel.
Oh, it's a what? Talk that. I used to skateboard a long time ago, but I have too many scars on my elbows from all that. So, yeah, fuck that. So in a few weeks, I'm going to be doing something that's going to cost a good chunk of money, but I'm going to be installing a whole house reverse osmosis water filter, and I'm going to show everyone why that's important. Because I have tested my water multiple times, and it keeps coming up with, like, don't drink that, don't shower with it, don't brush your teeth with it. It's going to be a little expensive, like $4,000 roughly. But I think it's a very important subject for people to think about. I'm trying to look at this. So the one wheel, I'm confused.
What are you confused about? There's like the one wheel that looks like a skateboard, and then there's that unicycle electric vehicle that like goes like 60, and you stand on it like you're skiing. And there's just like this one wheel, you know, parallel to your feet, and you stand on it and lean forward, and it goes upwards of 60. You see those? There's like videos of people on those with motorcycle gear, full fledged helmet, everything, because they get up. You know.
Yeah, I've never been on one. I'm just watching the video, so I'm confused.
But one wheel's the way to go, man. Like, if I would have had this 15 years ago, you know, growing up, man, kids these days don't know how good they have it.
All right, in regards to kids these days, I was at the grocery store, what, 2 or 3 days ago, roughly. And I was in line, and there was a child who you could tell still had a diaper on, probably 2 to 3 years old, and had a cell phone and knew how to use it. I think, in my opinion, This is child abuse. Parents that don't want to actually parent, instead, they give their child a smartphone. That's not parenting. That's a smartphone babysitter. And meanwhile, his other older daughter, probably 5 or 6 years old, same thing, in the same line. Meanwhile, he had his phone in front of his face the entire time during checkout at the grocery store. There's a problem happening. It's an epidemic that is, I don't know how to cure it, if there's a cure at all, other than shutting down the grid, which would be a catastrophe. But when a 3-year-old child, or whatever age he was, is able to use a smartphone as a distraction when they're still wearing a diaper, we've got a problem. Be observant of your surroundings, and you'll start to understand what I'm talking about. Well, that's Andrew's public service announcement of the day. Or nothing at all.
No, that's much appreciated, man. It's very, concerning.
I've actually considered going back to a flip phone. They're like $100, 150, something like that. Battery life is super awesome. You charge them like once per 2 weeks or something like that. The only drawback is that you don't have a touchscreen digital type of smartphone. I think if we got rid of smartphones, touchscreen little computers, I think things would change a lot better. But people need that because of the dopamine release that ensues with going on to Instagram or TikTok or whatever the fuck else they're using. Oh yeah, I posted a tweet or whatever it is. I'm waiting for someone responds. Now you have to respond. Or Facebook or whatever. This is a growing problem. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong or try to prove me wrong. It will fail. Nobody will. I have offered this challenge to everybody that I know. And nobody will challenge me. Because they know it's a problem. So what do we do about it? It's not... Society, in large, is not going to benefit from this. So how do we benefit from it at all?
Yeah. It should be illegal to park in a bike lane.
It's a little... But yeah, it's fine. Cool.
Yeah, I get it. Houses with garages and driveways, hard to come by these days to afford.
Say that one more time. You're a little muffled.
Oh my God. I was saying houses with driveways and garages are hard to come by these days for people to afford.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, when I made the choice to stop being a renter and becoming a homeowner, that was what I told Kathy, who was my real estate agent. And I said, I need a home that has a garage and a washer and a dryer in it. No problem. And it took the better part of a year to find the appropriate location, but eventually she found one for me, which she said, no, don't buy that one. It's a fixer-upper. I'm like, I'm an electrician. I can do all that. No problem. So I bought it. $365,000. And now it's worth $600,000. But I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to say that, yes, I accomplished something in my life, and I want everyone else to do the same thing. It's not that difficult. Stop being a renter because you're paying for someone else's mortgage.
Yeah, but if you get a mortgage, you're just paying a bank rent.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, if you get a good interest rate, but still, even if you get the best interest rate, you're still paying the bank rent, and then you're paying property tax for something you're supposed to own outright.
All right, so is that worse than renting?
No, it's not worse. So your point stands.
Owning versus renting, much better.
Yeah, you're correct. Owning, in quotations, is better.
Yes. Well, the chat seems to be pretty dead tonight. It seems like just the two of us chatting. Let me bring up something controversial if I can. I can find something.
Yeah, I don't think the stream would appreciate us talking about, Navy talk. Another day of running away type stuff.
Yeah. trying to find something controversial that is debatable. But when I go onto my favorite comedy website, space.com, it's just
I'll debate you that we live on the globe.
Oh yeah?
Yo, what's up?
Well, tell you what, take it away. Go ahead.
So do you claim to be smarter than all the scientists, all the physicists, and all the
No, that's not making a claim.
Awesome.
That's using no.
Oh my god.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
Can you make a claim, bro?
Yeah, like do you even have a model?
Do you?
That's not a claim. What the fuck?
What are you talking about? Everything works off a globe model.
Like what?
I asked you, make a claim, and you said, do you have a model? How is that a claim?
You look like you're walking home because somebody wouldn't let you in their car.
Thanks, man, but I'm cruising for enjoyment. So yeah, I can feel when I ride the one wheel, I have to take into account the Coriolis effect.
Cool. How so?
I mean, I don't have to do it personally, but it's programmed in there, bro. It's
Bullshit.
in the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this road. I'm not on a bike-friendly road right now.
Cool, man.
I misplaced my trail.
Cool, man. Somebody wouldn't let you in their car.
Thanks, man, but I'm cruising for enjoyment. So yeah, I can feel when I ride the one wheel, I have to take into account the Coriolis effect.
Cool. How so?
I mean, I don't have to do it personally, but it's programmed in there, bro.
Bullshit.
It's in the computer.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a
Cool.
fan of this road. I'm not on a bike-friendly road right now.
Cool, man.
I misplaced my trail.
Pretty obvious.
Okay. Here's the question then. If
Yeah, I'm
you
turning
didn't
around.
know, if you didn't know what the Coriolis effect was, and you were riding your bike, a one unicycle or bicycle or whatever,
Think of it of a snowboard on wheels or on one wheel. I have two spinning wheels on the front in case I nosedive, but that's an accessory.
It's only if the earth stops spinning, though.
Oh no, they even told me that they programmed all the Earth's movements and the wobbles into the computer of the one wheel. So I have nothing to
Oh.
worry about.
You paid extra for that, I bet.
No, that's standard because these are of science.
That was the standard price. Included all that extra shit.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. So
Man, they
you can
really,
tell. You can tell the experts made it.
yeah,
Okay.
they really did you a favor.
Going back to the original question of
Okay, I got to share the road. Sorry to cut you off, but I got to share the road sign, so I'm good.
if you're going to go back to the Coriolis effect, and you didn't know what that was, but yet you're on a bicycle, tricycle, unicycle, whatever,
I already told you it's a snowboard on a wheel.
and you didn't know what that was, how would you incorporate that with your understanding of the movement that you're encountering?
I mean, well, I could bring up the peer-reviewed papers that would prove
No.
everything I say.
No peer review, no, just you.
Well, I mean, I bought the one wheel. I spent my own money on it.
Okay.
And I did my research, man. I looked into it and they account for all those things in this computer.
Okay. I suppose you're missing my point.
Yeah, I mean, like how does the GPS on my phone track my movement? in real time.
Yep. Well, sort of. But it's a little bit different.
Yeah, are you saying that's not exclusive to a globe?
Yes.
Well,
Point A to point B has no. No. It's on a flat surface.
well, although I'm immune to like fallacious reasoning, like when I hear about it, I just continue on with my non-reasoning. So,
Okay.
what you got there?
Well, that was a. I'm not even sure how to respond to that. It didn't really make sense. If someone makes a claim about something, it should be in the affirmative. It shouldn't be with a question mark afterward. And then also to have references. And when it comes to people saying that the earth is a sphere or flat or cucumber, it doesn't really matter. People have to have some sort of affirmative claim. So far, I have not made a single one, and you have actually made a claim, but have failed to actually provide any affirmative type of evidence.
So, I already failed about being a Glover. I let you go on too much without censoring you and over talking you. So I failed there. But I would say you do make a claim. You're claiming that we do not live on the globe. We don't understand everything that we are taught. It's all a grand conspiracy, which would involve hundreds of thousands of people, multiple government agencies that are enemies. You know, what you got?
That's an appeal to consensus is fallacious. I never made any quote like that whatsoever.
Is it not of the understanding that we are debating globe versus flat earth?
I guess if you want to go down that route, then we can, but I wasn't trying to.
Oh, what was the entire debate, sir? Did you not understand we were debating?
Tell you what, go ahead and prove to me the Earth is a sphere. I will listen.
Well, I don't have to personally prove it. It's just the way the world works.
It's not very good evidence.
What are you talking about? GPS works on it. We got the ISS.
Pitches GPS, ground positioning system. It doesn't stand for. Used to say global, but then later they changed it to. Right, it was ground
When did
positioning.
they change it? 2015, when flat Earth was
No, I
catching.
think it was in the early 2000s, roughly.
And why do you think they changed it? What's your
I don't know.
explanation? You don't know.
No.
Yeah, I'm in the hood right now.
Go ahead, do that.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the night sky right now, and I see the stars just go down under the Earth's curvature.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that wouldn't be because of like a limited dome of vision every individual has, right?
It actually would.
Yeah, I guess I can't argue against that. So, what is your claim if you're not making a claim?
Oh shit. My mom's calling me. Sorry. AFK.
Hold on, I'm getting blasted. Hey, what's up, brother? Okay, I will turn around. Good sir. Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. Thank you for the warning. Thank you. Should have said information. I don't know why I said warning. But we just tailing the cops right now. You know what I mean? We keeping an eye on them. Did I lose y'all? Where'd you go? Too dark to see anybody? Need to reconnect? It's the best time to ride, man. At night, no cars. Open pavement. I wish there was a way I could have sound on the video when I stream it and also have an earbud in so I can hear talking, you know? It's also a bummer that this video doesn't capture what I see. Like this night sky is insane around this village. My flashlight ran out of battery. Damned planned obsolescence. So if anybody's in here listening, I went to a concert and at the merch table, I met one of the band members. Like, they have a pretty deep philosophical view when it comes to their music. So I, just picked his brain a little bit and asked him what his thoughts were on this realm we live on. And sorry to say, he was fully bought in to all the popular mechanics magazines that you could ever read. I hope there's enough light for everyone to see you. These weeping willows.
Geo, you around?
Come on, dude. Nobody ever turns on their cameras, bro.
Are you going to show us how Antifa you look like?
No, I just pulled over.
Drive a day cab?
Yeah. Yeah, I get to go home every night. I used to do regional. I was gone all week, but not anymore.
You like truck driving? I feel like it'd be kind of chill. I don't know.
I do like it. I'm trying to get a better. I'm trying to land a better job than this.
The problem with the day cab, you can't pick up any lot lizards.
Not that I would want to, but and I don't see any. Even when I was regional driver, I never seen. I seen like one lot lizard, and I wouldn't even consider her a lot lizard. It was just a crackhead asking for money, dude. Like
What is
knocking
a
on my
lot
door.
lizard? Like a
A whore,
escort?
prostitute. Yeah.
Dude,
Specifically though, they
A skanky-
specifically hang around truck stops though.
They're like skanky whores.
you ever see yourself with a lot lizard?
Would I ever see myself? I've never been with a prostitute.
Okay.
The closest thing I've been to with a prostitute was a stripper.
I feel like I've heard you share that
Going
story
to the strip
before.
club. Well, no. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it.
They'll all look at the camera after you say that. That's funny.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm curious. So I listened to Witsit stream when he with McToon. That was a
Yeah,
while.
dude. I was listening live when it happened.
Yeah, that shit was
I could have
crazy.
dropped. I felt like dropping in just to defend them, but I'm like, dude, I'm staying. Dude, I felt bad, dude.
Yeah, I mean they that was like the scummiest. Like, even if Austin was a horrible person who spat on his wife, blah blah blah. Let's assume all those worst things. The way they were behaving about that situation is the most immature thing I've ever seen.
You realize that